So today topic is emotional stability. Emotional stability means generally stabilized, otherwise maintained, otherwise equalized emotion. Here we can understand negative and positive emotion too also. So generally, when we face any issues, otherwise when we go through outer environment means outer our surroundings. Like you are going outside, you are looking someone, you are speaking with your friends, so that all that things comes under outer environment. And otherwise we can consider as a external environment. So internal environment means like it relates to internal concept of the person, like his thoughts, his emotions. So these are the things comes under internal. Okay, so today we are going to learn all the things. So the first question is, what is emotion? If generally we can consider, otherwise if we answer for this, so that mean how you are feeling now. You are feeling happy, you are feeling uh, excited, you are feeling sad. How you are feeling? You are feeling anxious, you are feeling worried. So this is considered as an emotion. The small question you can ask with yourself, that is how I am feeling now. What is my emotion now? So that is considered as a emotion. Very simple way. So normally we can consider it how you are feeling, your present status about your emotions. So if we come for emotional stability, so what is mean by emotional stability? That is a balanced emotional state. When you are balanced, you are not getting too much of negative emotions. You are able to handle that easily. So that is the balanced emotional state. Like if anybody getting angry, otherwise showing aggressive behavior, he's showing outburst behavior, so then that is not considered as a balanced emotion. The person in the situation where he can get anger, but still he is able to handle that. He is making himself calm down, and he is aware about the situation, he is conscious about the situation. On the basis of the situation, he is behaving, responding, otherwise reacting. So that is the balanced emotion. Okay, so basically what we have to do in our day-to-day life also, we have to practice a balanced emotional state. That is very very important. Otherwise if we are working as a counselor, otherwise psychologist, otherwise any coach, so here also it is very very important we have to be balanced. Because generally what happens, as a normal human being, everyone face different types of issues in their day-to-day life. They get different types of emotions, it may be positive or negative. But here we can't control the emotion by mistake. You are forcefully controlling the emotion. So what happens normally, if you are forcefully controlling your emotion, one day what happens, it will become the outburst. So I'll just give you the example here. You are going to office, and in office your manager is there, and he always called you, you done this mistake, that mistake. So he always call you and comment you. So what happened, you are getting anger, but you are controlling yourself forcefully, you are controlling first, second, third, fourth, fifth times. One day what happened, you become outburst, you showed aggressive behavior in front of the manager. So normally what happens when we forcefully control that, so one day it is 100% guarantee, it will become outburst, it will be impact negatively. Instead showing outburst behavior, if you learn to handle the emotions, like the manager told you, yeah, you done this mistake, you done this mistake. If you try to understand the reality, am I done any mistake? So yes, then where I have to improve, otherwise how I have to improve, like this. If you understand the situation, otherwise if you keep yourself conscious level, yeah, if I get anger, so how it can impact on myself. So These things, if you understand, otherwise, if I show my anger, otherwise outburst behaviors, how it can spoil my career. If you evaluate all these things, if you are aware about the situation, then it will be good. It is considered as a balanced emotional state, which is the emotional stability. In the reality, everybody get anger, everybody get feel like a outburst sometime, not every single time. Everybody feel like sad also. With that, we have to consider positive emotion also. So we also feel happy, excited. All positive and negative two emotions also we get. But normally the negative emotions are really very harmful for our development, and with that, total well-being. It may be physical health, it may be mental health. So I just explain you how negative emotions can impact. Otherwise, if you are if you have unstable emotion, so how it can impact on your physical health and mental health. The first thing is physical health. So what happens? So if anybody facing lots of emotional instability, so in that time normally physically he may feel like stressed. So when the person feels stressed, normally the physical behavior also get changed, like palpitation will arise. So we know when the person get palpitation and stress, normally what happens, the person feels stressed. So stress can over stress, otherwise excessive stress can be leads to cardiac issues and other blood pressure and other health issues. And obesity also can arise for long term reason of long term stress. If we move to the positive side here, if anybody feeling happy, so in that time what happens normally, when the person feel happy, his bodily behavior, otherwise what are the changes takes place in their body, normally it will be completely positive. He feel calmed down, he feel relaxed. So that is a positive side. This positive side improves our physical health, and these negative things are decrease our physical health. And with that, if we move to the psychological, otherwise mental health, we are well known about this. So normally if anybody facing stress, otherwise anger, fear, anxiousness, worry, sad, so these type of negative emotions if anybody facing, so normally what happens is not nothing happens for short time. Like you may feeling stressed for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, after that you will be okay. So this, I'm not mentioning that thing, but when it comes when it relate to the long time duration, like if anybody facing stress issue, anxiety related issue, long time, so what happens, for long time it will surely impact on their mental health. Their cognitive ability also will decrease. The cognitive ability means the mental ability, like understanding, perception, memory, problem solving, so these are the abilities will decrease. And with that, it leads to some severe mental health disorders also, reason of these negative emotions. Okay, so this is one of the important thing we have to be aware. If we want to keep ourselves mentally, physically healthy, and when we if we want to reach positive well-being, then we have to learn stabilize the emotions. So we already learned different two types of emotion, which is positive and negative. So normally when we feel positive, when we get positive emotions, so we feel happy and calm down, relaxed. Our behavior also will become positive. So negative, when we feel sad, otherwise if we feel any negative emotion, what happens, we show negative behaviors. I just give you the example here. So you went outside with your friends, You are enjoying your trekking and tour. You are very happy. This is one of the positive emotion. You are very happy. That is the positive emotion. Your behavior with your friends will be positive. You are behaving with surroundings will be positive, and your body reactions, responses also will be positive. And with that, your thoughts, your emotions and behaviors, these three things are also completely positive. In negative, you went outside with your friend and some uh, arguments taken place there with your friend. So how you will reply there, otherwise how you will react or respond? You may get anger and you may show aggressive behavior there. You start to argue with your friend, and with that, normally what happens, you feel uncomfortable there. You feel like, I just want to leave from this place. You feel like that. So reason of that, what happens, your bodily reactions, like you will start feeling like tired, otherwise it may be dizziness, it may be palpitation, it may be thirsty. So these are the symptoms, otherwise behavior, bodily behaviors you may feel that. With that, normally your thoughts. So thoughts also maybe generally what happens in that situation, this also become negative. You start to think, okay, he is arguing with me, he don't care me, I done mistake. And these are the things you may get in your mind, and your relationship with your friend may be completely spoiled. So this is the difference between the positive and negative emotions. Okay. So this is the one of the important question, how emotions are get structured. So this is normally, first thing is we have to consider environment. Environment may be positive or negative. Environments are always uncontrollable. This is right. You can't control all the situation. Is not possible. You may try to control, but it is not possible. You are waiting for bus, but what happened today? The bus is late. You can't control. So that's the reason outer environment will be completely uncontrollable. We can't control that. So on the basis of the environment, the thought gets structured. Like I just give you the example here. In your home, three members are there, you and your parents. So there what happened? Your father brought your bike, which is gift for you, your birthday gift. It is the bike. You felt very happy. So which type of thought you got there? You got the thought, yeah, my father gave me the bike. He loves me a lot. You got this thought. Here, same thing. I just go give the negative environment here. Your mother scold you. You always watch the mobile. You are completely addicted. You become completely idle. You are not doing any task. Even day-to-day activity also you are not doing. The mother starting to scold. How you are feeling now? Otherwise, which type of thought you are getting? Oh, my mother always scold me. I'm busy with my work. Still, she is not understanding my problems. I'm tired in my work. I'm just watching my mobile, but still she is scolding me. This is one of the negative. I think, are you able to understand the difference between negative and positive thought. So normally what happens after the thought, on the basis of your thought, the emotion will get structured. The same example we will just take once again. The father gave you the bike and you got positive thought. You felt very happy. The happy is the one of the emotion. Happiness is the one of the emotion. So when you get the positive emotion, what happens normally? You feel very happy. And the same thing, we just take the negative concept here. The mother scolding you why you are watching the mobile. You are lazy. So you got the thought, my mother always scold me. And what will be your emotion? You may be feel like irritated, and you may feel like sad, you may feel like anger. So this is the negative thing. If we move to the next concept, which is behavior, on the basis of your emotion, the behaviors will be get structured. The same example once again we will take. Your father gave you the bike, so what will be your behavior? You may hug your father, you mention thank you to your father. It will be your behavior, which is completely positive. In the negative side here, the mother scolded you and you got anger, and what you done there? You just thrown the mobile, otherwise you just close the room. So this is one of the negative behavior. The thing is here, the outer environment is completely uncontrollable, where we have to focus. If we want to stabilize our emotion, we have to focus on our thought. So we have to learn to see the positive side of the situation, otherwise environment. This is one of the important thing. Here what we do, we have to see the positive side. If we learn to see the positive side, then we will get positive emotions, then we will show the positive behavior. Otherwise, if we see the negative side of the environment, then we will get the negative thought. Our emotions also will be negative and our behavior also will be negative. Okay. Sorry. Once again, we just come to the concept of thought. So, what are the things influence for our thought? This is one of the very, very important concept. Like, what are the things influence there? If you are getting negative thoughts, what are the things are influencing there? If you are getting positive thought, what are the things are influencing there? We just go for negative side first. If anyone getting negative thought in all the situation may be positive, situation may be negative, but the person is getting negative thought. Why he may getting negative thought? Reason may be a lot, otherwise different. One thing is genetical. If the parent behavior is negative, otherwise the parent normally see the things, see the environment negative way. So this is also one of the thing. The son, otherwise the child also see the environment negatively. And the experience, the person experienced a lot negatively. I just give the example here, which is a small example. uh, Someone, the boy entered the relationship and it went wrong. 3 4 5 6 times it went totally wrong. The girl cheated him. After fifth time, so another one girl entering in his life, but what the boy is thinking, yeah, she's also maybe cheat me. In the reality, that girl is completely honest. The girl is completely honest. But here what happened, reason of that experience, negative experience, the person is getting negative thought here. So this is also one of the influencing thing. And the family environment and the culture and the belief system. So these three things are also very, very important while childhood, while growing. So which type of environment he's seen, otherwise with which type of environment the person grown up. The people are there who are completely addicted, always arguments, always uh, abusing words, always negative. So this type of environment the person grown up. So normally what happens, maximum chances are there he may see the things negatively. Okay, so these are the things can influence the thoughts. Sorry. So next, if we go for positive side, like if anybody is always see the things positively, so how we can see the things positive? Here also we can consider the same thing, same influences like the environment, culture, and genetical things, experiences. Normally the person get positive thoughts. Here one thing is there, we can't control the thought, but we can handle the thought. It's not possible to forcefully control, but you can handle the thought. That is one of the important thing. You can uh, learn the thought, like learn the thing to think positively. If you are getting a negative thought, otherwise you are always thinking negative, you can change it to the positive. But it takes a long time. You have to practice it more and more. Just do one thing, that is what you have to do. Just always tell yourself situation may be any, maybe negative or positive. What is the positive side? Just ask one question with you. So every day if you practice it, normally slowly you will start to see the positive side of the situation. When we learn to see the positive side of the situation, generally what happens, our emotions, our behavior also get changed. Our whole life also become positive, and we can easily reach well-being. So that is very, very important. Normally our thoughts are food of the brain. Which type of thought we give to our brain, normally that type it will behave, that type of emotions it will arise, and you will show that type of behavior. Sorry. So next thing, what happens if anybody is there who is completely, like, emotionally completely unstable, who can't control the emotions, otherwise we can't use the control, manage the emotions. So what can happen with that person? So if you may see in the people in your surroundings who show anger, and who always very negative person, who always do gossiping, otherwise who always abuse others. So if anybody shows this type of negative behaviors, so normally what happens, their complete social surroundings get destroyed. We can use this word destroyed. I just give you the example here. I just take one emotion, which is anger here. So in the beginning I just taken the example in working environment. If any person show the anger, otherwise emotional outburst in the office, normally what happens, surely he will lose the job. It spoils the career. And the second thing is, in the home, the person come to the home and he always scold the wife, children. So what happens, it will become the toxic relationship in the end, and it will end up with the divorce, otherwise some other issues. And the financial concept, normally if it created career related problem, then financial issue also surely will arise. And social relationship related issue, normally the person can't cope up with the situation, otherwise can't uh, make the relationship which is positive relationship with the society. So that and also normally what happens, in the end the person feel completely isolated, and he feel separated by the society. So like this, normally what happens, with that another one thing also we have to add on here, physical and emotional, otherwise psychological health, that thing also completely disturbed. Normally if anybody getting anger more, so in the time normally what happens, excessive anger leads to cardiac issue, this is the reality. And excessive anger leads to some psychological issues also, like stress related issue, anxiety related issue. So here we can understand the negative emotions can completely spoil our happy life. So what we have to do here, we can't control the emotions, we have to learn to handle the emotion. But here we can't focus on emotion, we have to focus on the thought. When we learn to see the things positively, when we learn to see the environment positively, then we can get the positive thoughts. Behind that positive thought, we will get the positive emotion and positive behavior. I hope it is clear, everyone. So we just try to understand different types of emotions. Lots of types of emotions are there. I just mentioned some of them. So positive emotion here, happy and excited. So in negative, we just go for anger, shy, anxious, worried. So these are the negative emotion. So next question will be for you. One best technique for handle emotion. Here we can't use the word control. I have mentioned in the beginning also. It's not possible to control. We have to learn to handle. In your day-to-day life also, you may face it. Everybody faces negative and positive. Otherwise, some type of negative emotions. It may be sad, otherwise it may be anger. Because all the emotions also, they're inside human being. Nobody perfect here. But the thing is, we have to learn to handle. That is the main. So here next thing is, how do you handle your emotion? What are the techniques we can use to handle the emotion very proper way? The first thing is awareness. You have to be aware about yourself, how I am getting the thoughts, otherwise which type of thoughts I am getting, and what are types of emotions I am getting, and how is my behavior. Second thing is consciousness. You have to be conscious about the present situation. And the third thing, what we have to do, aware. So next one is what you have to do. If you feel like stressed, otherwise anxious, you are feeling negative emotion, you have to share. The emotion should go outside by your mind. Otherwise, we can mention here, the negative thoughts has to be go outside by your mind. There what happens, your mind feel relaxed, your emotion gets regulated, otherwise balanced. So for this, how we can make the emotions out, otherwise how we can make the thoughts out. So this is one of the important question. You can use different types of techniques here. One is visualization technique. Visualization means you are thinking something, otherwise which is comes under mindfulness concept. Okay, so you are thinking we just do one visualization technique also for example. Okay, so it relate to the visualization. And the second thing is writing, otherwise art. You are writing your thoughts, your emotions, all the things. That is the one technique. And art, you are drawing, you are painting, you are dancing, you are making drama. So these are the things are comes under art. And another one thing is breathing exercises and mindfulness exercises. Like we can consider here deep breathing, otherwise abdominal breathing, otherwise anlom vilom, nadi shodhana, brahmari, box breathing. So different types of breathing exercises are there which can makes you calm down and relax. Otherwise, these are the techniques can be, sorry, helpful to regulate our emotions. Okay, we just go to the visualization technique only for 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, so sit calmly, otherwise freely. We can consider sit freely and make yourself relax. Make yourself relax. Slowly observe your legs and make it free. Slowly observe your waist. Make it free. Slowly observe your stomach. Make it free. Slowly observe your back. Make it free. Slowly observe your chest. Make it free. Slowly observe your shoulder. Make it free. Slowly observe your hands. Make it free. Slowly observe your neck. Make it free. And slowly observe your head. Make it free. Relax. Breathe normally. Breathe normally. Relax. Now slowly inhale and exhale. Slowly and deeply inhale and slowly and deeply exhale. Do it for 3 times. Slowly inhale and visualize or think you are inhaling positivity, otherwise positive emotion in your body. While inhaling, you are inhaling positivity in your body, and while exhaling, all the negative emotions are moving outside from your body. Now you are inhaling positivity and exhaling negativity. Inhaling happiness, exhaling all the negative emotions. It may be anger, it may be anxiousness, it may be worried, it may be sadness. You are just exhaling all the negativity. Just give the black color for that negativity. It is moving outside by your body continuously while exhaling. Inhale, exhale, inhale, Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now, by your body, all the negative emotions, all the negative thought, all the negativity went out. Now, by your body, all the negative emotions, negative thought, negative feelings, and negativity went out. You are feeling very positive. You are feeling very positive and relaxed because all the positivity are inside and all the negativity went out. You are relaxed, feel relaxed, breathe normally, breathe normally. Slowly observe your legs, slowly observe your waist, slowly observe your stomach, slowly observe your back, slowly observe your chest, slowly observe your shoulder, slowly observe your hands, slowly observe your neck, and slowly observe your head. Make yourself completely conscious and aware. Make yourself calm down and relax. Okay. So I think you felt relaxed by doing this activity. So when we are making ourselves relax, otherwise calm down. So it is very, very important. We have to scan our whole body. We have to observe. We have to make our body uh, like conscious and aware. Then only we have to go for any visualization technique. Okay, otherwise it is not going to work. So there's a reason. We just scanned our body and make the body aware and conscious. Okay. So this was our visualization technique. So like this, we can use different types of visualization technique, like watering, otherwise light, otherwise air, otherwise like you are in the beautiful place where you went while childhood and all. So you can visualize that place, you can make yourself calm down like that. So to make our emotions stable, so we can use different types of activities, otherwise the tasks which one we learned till now, different types of activities we learned, no, otherwise different types of techniques we learned. So any techniques we can use, but here one thing what we have to do, we have to be completely aware, and we have to agree this nobody is perfect in this planet, otherwise we can consider only humans, we are not perfect here. Yeah, we get negative emotions also, we get positive emotions also, sometimes we show positive behavior also, sometimes we show negative behavior also, we get positive thought also, negative thought also. But the thing is here, environment is completely uncontrollable. If anybody shows some negative behavior, otherwise shows any negative uh, emotions, he mentions, say, I'm getting these type of emotions and all. So behind that, some negative things also may be there. Maybe I have mentioned influencers. like it may be experience, it may be a childhood, genetical. So that's the reason what we have to do, we have to accept and we have to understand the people, otherwise the specific person. That is one of the important thing. Okay, so if you practice in day to day life also, you can successfully learn to regulate your emotions. It is possible, but what we have to do, we have to practice it continuously. That is very very important. In the beginning also I have mentioned one concept, which is what is the positive side. Always ask the question, what is the positive side. We really know which is outer environment is completely uncontrollable, we can't control that. It's okay if anything goes wrong, it's okay, we will try to handle that. We have to accept the reality. That thing also one of the important thing, acceptance and consciousness, awareness. So these three things we have to practice in our day to day life. Okay, yeah. With this I'm just ending our workshop. I'm just allowing everyone to on the microphone. If you have any question, you can just ask with me. I'll just try to answer your questions. Yeah. Yeah, now you can on your microphone. Yeah. Yeah, one by one. Shafia ma'am? Yeah. Yeah, so yes, sir. Yeah, please continue.
Namaste, ma'am. Thank you so much for a wonderful class.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. Are you have any
Madam,
questions?
this negative thoughts. Yeah,
Could you
ma'am. Madam, can these negative thoughts be solved by SWOT analysis, strength, weakness, opportunities, threat?
sorry for interrupting. Your voice is breaking.
Maybe some net problem. I will message.
Yeah, sure then. Okay, so my request is with everyone, please fill the form which is for certificate within 15 days. I'll issue the certificate through mail, otherwise through WhatsApp. Okay. Okay. Anybody want to ask anything? Any question? Otherwise,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, please.
Ma'am, is schizophrenia related to psychological problem?
Which one? It's not like that. Basically, if anybody feeling like unable to regulate the emotion, it's not like a psychological problem. I have mentioned in the beginning, no, in while class, normally something influence us, like our experience. Sometimes we experience lots of negative things, we face lots of problems. So reason of that, we may think negative, otherwise we may show negative emotions. So there, what we have to do, we have to learn to see the positive side of the environment. Then we can easily change our thoughts, positive thought. We can't directly change the emotion. It is not possible to directly change the emotion. We have to work on our thoughts. That is very very important. If we
Ma'am,
learn
one
to
other
always,
thing.
yeah, yeah, please.
Ma'am, if someone facing emotions problem, like he is facing he is feeling negativity and anything more, and we can't suggest them outside healing and exercising. So another activity we can prefer for that.
Yeah, in the beginning, what happens when the person is facing completely isolation? So you are mentioning like isolation concept. So here, what we have to do there, the person may require some specific therapies and or like exposure therapy, we generally use there. So what we have to do first thing is we have to use the motivation. So human required motivation. If you have motivation, you can do anything. So we have to start with the motivation and slowly we can move forward. but it takes time. It takes long time.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Any other?
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, sir. How are you?
I'm fine. Ma'am, I have a question. It has been in my mind for so long. And today, as you are taking the class on this topic only, is emotional imbalance means
Hmm.
emotional problem means emotional imbalance,
Hmm.
nothing more than that. Is emotional imbalance a behavioral problem or a cognitive problem? Means to when we can understand that properly, we can select the proper therapy for that.
Yeah, a behavior normally behavior belongs to cognition and yeah, sorry, emotion belongs to cognition also and here behavior also. Like normally, just think if anybody getting some negative emotion, normally what happens? There the behavior we can consider physical behavior. The palpitation will arise, the blood pressure may be go high or low. So here comes to the behavior. In cognition level, normally if anybody getting anger, so normally there what happens is their cognitive ability, the understanding ability, otherwise thinking ability will go low. So these two, it relate to the two also. We can't completely
So
differentiate
both,
between these.
there may be both kind of things for that. Okay, so we have to assess the problem means why the emotional imbalance is happening, and then we need to choose what method we will apply.
Right. So here we have to focus the thoughts only. That is the one of the thing. We can't directly change the emotions. It's not possible. We have to work on thoughts only because
Mm,
environment is uncontrollable.
yes, ma'am. Okay,
Mhm.
thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll just share the registration form once again. Someone mentioning registration form. Yeah. I have shared the registration link once again. Yeah. Any other have any question? Any doubt?
Ma'am,
So how was the session? Yeah.
quick solution of emotional stability. Anyone going outside or anywhere, so there is some incident is happened. So anybody is angry. So what type? What is the quick solution, ma'am?
Who is angry? Okay.
No,
Normally, okay. So if we are angry, then we can regulate the emotions. We just make deep breathing. Okay. Inhale or exhale. Make yourself relax. It's okay. Always the environment, otherwise always the thing will not go right. Something it go wrong also. It's okay. We will accept that. Okay. Like
okay,
this, so
ma'am.
we can do awareness, consciousness, and acceptance. This thing we have to use that.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you. Any other question? Okay. How was the session? Are you understood the concept?
Yes, ma'am.
Was
We
it interesting?
understood. It was interesting.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So anyone want to add on anything? Otherwise, want to ask anything? You can ask with me. Otherwise, we'll just wind up the session. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am. And one more thing, ma'am.